Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back from my existing subscribers. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Beta Ground War game mode. I wanted to make this video when the beta was going on, but I figured it'd just be better just to enjoy the game, put my thoughts together, and then, talk about it at a later date. So now is that time. Overall, my thoughts on the actual game mode are that it's actually really fun. There is some weird things that I would definitely change about it, but they carried over from the regular multiplayer too. So there's like a little glitch where if you're moving, when you first spawn in, it just like lags and takes forever to take control. Forever is like a second, but it just takes a while to take control of your player. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully they fix that by the time the game comes out. Overall though, this is what I've been looking for as far as the next step after Battlefield 4. I never liked the World War I era. The gameplay was decent, like as far as like it being a sense of Battlefield. I liked Battlefield 1. I liked Battlefield 5 for the gameplay aspects of it. Like Battlefield 5 had some really crisp gameplay for the gunfighting, but overall it was not my cup of tea because I never liked the era. So it's like one of those things where even if the gameplay was good, like I'm playing in a time and in an era that I don't relate to and I don't like it. I tried World War III, which was a pretty decent game. This to me is like World War III. That's what this game really feels like. A bigger, more polished World War III. So I like the game. It's just there's never anybody playing it. So now that you have this Call of Duty and it has pretty much that same exact gun bench, it's just a win overall. There are some weird things about it. When you first get started, all you're gonna do is get melted. But for all the people that are mad about multiplayer and say that it's very campy, the really only ones that are camping in this game mode are snipers. Like they're all the way in the back, like just like they always are. It's just, if you played any of the Battlefield games, it's just like you remember. They got the big ass scopes and they're all the way in the back of the map. It's just trying to spawn you, or not spawn trap you. That's, you know what I mean. They're trying to get you as soon as you leave your spawn or as soon as you leave a building, and they're like so far away. But the sniper glare does help. So I've gotten a couple of really dope kills off of them just by, peeking real quick and then shooting RPG. I usually try to troll those guys. But overall, man, the ground war game mode for me is amazing. I don't care what anybody else's opinion is on the actual topic, because I feel like the Call of Duty community is so large that we can't end up with a game that we all love. You know what I mean? There's just no way. You've got like tens of millions of people with, let's say it's like a 60-40 split. You're gonna leave, let's say it's 10 million people that end up commenting or liking this game. You're gonna have 4 million people that are pissed off at the way the game ends up, and 6 million people that are happy, and that's the majority of your community. So it's like one of those things where the community is just too big for everybody's opinion to be taken into consideration. So I think we just gotta get on them about microtransactions and make sure that we, enjoy the games as the way they make it, and let them kind of make the game that we kind of want. And certain things need to be fixed, like if there's something like the broken exploits, and people have already gotten creative for the people taking tanks up on the top of the hill. Like now people are taking the little birds and they're just flying it directly into the tanks with their C4 strapped to it. So that's one thing that you would have seen normally in Battlefield. Like people would put things on the ATV and then they drive the ATVs into the tanks and jump off and just detonate the C4s. So it's more or less the same thing. Now the main things that I look for from Battlefield when I play it is just the diversity of gunfights and the different situations that the game presents. So I really like that. And as far as Call of Duty is doing that right now, it's doing a decent job at it. It's not going to be very difficult for Battlefield to take back their crown. It's just going to be make a modern Battlefield game with customizable guns. Like Battlefield 4 was pretty good as far as the different types of attachments. Like there were multiple suppressors, multiple types of grips. So that was a very cool thing. And I think they just need to expand upon it and essentially meet this game to the point where they take back the crown. Because right now Battlefield 5 is just, it's been buggy, glitchy, and it just isn't, it's not it. It's not the play. It's just not the play. The gameplay can sometimes be fun. But overall, this game, I would pick it every time over Battlefield 5 as far as the ground war mode so far. And I've only played one map. Maybe it changes if after I get like a couple dozen hours into it and I start finding more things about it that were annoying. But I didn't really find anything like that. I found more of that type of stuff in Battlefield. So Let me know what you guys thought about the ground war game mode. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great addition. I would love to see like a 50v50. That would be really dope. Like that'd be crazy. Maybe like infantry only though, because I don't know what this 50-50 would be like if they had like just vehicles parked up on every type of hill has some kind of tank shooting down at you. It was kind of annoying until you started to figure out like everybody gotta focus on those vehicles together, because what happens is they just get these nice little angles where you can't really just shoot at them. You gotta lock onto them. So that's something where, like I said, you need that teamwork to do it. And if everybody get on the same page, they're not that bad of an issue. Or if you can get like the C4 and then put it on the vehicles and then head over to it, then that's another way to take care of them, but requires sacrifice. But you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
Allied, you're needed at sea.
I'm under attack!
Holding Delta.
Setting a claymore.
Enemy has Delta. Enemy. Allied cruise missile launched.
Gotcha.
Enemy UAV. Allied UAV overhead. Losing Charlie. Allied chopper gunner arriving now. Enemy cruise missile. Take cover. Allied UAV overhead. Enemy vehicle. Secure.
Team requesting flyover.
Echo secure.
This is Falcon to go.
Coordinate
Look up.
sent.
Enemy precision airstrike. Get down.
Falcon to go.
Enemy cruise missile. Take cover.
That's a kill.
Ground Charlie, stand by. Ground Charlie, stand by. Enemy UAV overhead. Charlie secure. UAV is ready for flyover. Reach the halfway point. Get home. Enemies taking Echo. Allied
He is out of fuel.
UAV is ready for flyover. Enemy personal radar overhead. Cruise missile ready to launch. Enemy has Echo. Enemy UAV overhead.